Hey guys, today I'm going to do a wedding update for you, and in this video I'm going to cover the 4 things that we have set in stone, and I'm going to show you my wedding binder. So the things that I'm going to share with you guys today that we have set in stone is our date, our bridal party, our DJ, and colors, like colors and theme. So those are the 4 things I'm going to talk to you guys about today. And I'm going to jump right into this video. It's hopefully not super long. And I'm just going to jump right in with the binder, and I'm going to stop when I talk about things that are set. So the first thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about that is set in stone is our date. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the cover of our binder because the date is on it. So the cover of the binder just says Shoe Wedding, and it's one of our engagement photos. And then it has the date, May 28th, 2016, which is 2 years from this coming up Wednesday. So when you flip open the book, you see our colors, and this is in a sheet protector. And I just made this on Photoshop, and then we got tan, blush, khaki, which for some reason printed out kind of gray, and then ivory, which you really can't see obviously because this is white paper. So it's a very neutral themed wedding. I'm very excited. And then when you flip it over, it's just upside down, but these are just a little collage I made from Pinterest. And it's just got like the lace, because our theme is burlap and lace, and it's got like mason jars with lace and twine, and we are definitely leaning towards this style of tux, which is just like the jacket and the shirt and the pants. So we really like that color. And then the bridesmaids dresses of lace, some barrels, and just some like corally blush colored things. So that's just a little inspiration that I have on there. And then I do have tabs. So this one says checklist, which is just a wedding timeline checklist. So I do need to go through and highlight some things because it printed off very light. So like we got 12 months to go, 11, 10, 9, 8, things like that. Then the next one is bridesmaids, and I did have a sheet of everybody's contact information, but some things did change and we cut some people. So I took it out and I'm going to remake that. So I can make a copy of anything that has to do with bridesmaids and give it to my maid of honor, because I am making her a separate binder with things like that. So this one says bridesmaids attire. Can't really see. So then it says like my maid of honor dress, which all of my bridesmaids and maid of honor, they're going to wear the same dress. So these two, I mean, I only need one of them because this one says maid of honor and then bridesmaids, but they're going to all wear the same dress, so it doesn't really matter there. Then I have flower girl, their accessories, like their shoes. If they decide they want jewelry from there, gloves, others, things like that. And then once I get their contact info, I will put all that back in there. The next one is beauty. So I just have a clear sleeve right here that I have a tanning salon. Ooh, I might want to cover that up. I have a tanning salon contact information and a salon contact information just from bridal shows that I've gone to. I'm sure I'll end up with more in here. And then this one's like, it says beauty worksheet for hair, and it says like hairstylist, and then there's a spot for pictures of the trials, and then there's also a spot for the wedding day appointment. And this one is for makeup, so same thing, makeup artist, the hours and operations, spot for photos, the makeup product that they're using, and the wedding day appointment. There's also a bridal salon appointment, which has a website to this, like salon stuff, like everything on there. All of our appointment times for the gowns. So this will be like when we go pick out their gowns, when we pick out my gown. Things like that, accessories like shoes, headpiece, and for some reason this is not coming in very well, so I need to highlight everything in this. And then bridesmaid fashion worksheet, which is where we purchased the dress from, the details of the dress, like the designer, style number, things like that, everyone's sizes and measurements, total cost, if we have to do alterations, and their accessories. And that is also a second sheet of that. And this one is, ceremony, which I do need to add another sheet to this, so once I do that I will let you guys know. This is just a ceremony worksheet. You see it all. And it says processional order of how we're all going to be walking down the parts of the ceremony. And I'll tell you what, these ones that I have right here with these big things, I really like this. So I'm going to try to find the link to this because I just did it a couple days ago and link it down below because I really liked this site. And their stuff was so big and they had tons of selection. But this is ceremony, site, and music. So it has the location and everything and the music. The next part is budgets. And I did start highlighting on this because I have started putting things into a budget. So it just says wedding related parties. So like engagement party, bridesmaids luncheon, rehearsal dinner, post-wedding, ceremony, reception, food and drink, transportation, and then this is where I started writing stuff in, photos, videos, music, stationery, and wedding cake, flowers and decor, wedding attire and beauty, gift and favors, and the honeymoon. The next tab I have is date of the wedding, so that's just kind of like a checklist, emergency kit, and a timeline of the wedding day. Next is a seating chart, which I've not anywhere closely come to fill in because I'm waiting till we book a venue because I'm probably going to use what they give me for a seating chart. The next section is groomsmen, and it's just like when they order their tux. So where they order it from, the styles, the measurements, if they the accessories like ties and socks and shoes. Same thing on the back. This is guest list, like worksheet, which is a tracker, so yeah, I can print out more of those if I need to. The next one is a honeymoon, which I do have. This here, which I put a deposit down for something which we're not using anymore, so actually this is probably going to go to waste. But it was for tuxes, and they gave you a free 2-day, 3-night or something, or 2-night, 3-day. I think it was 2-night, 3-day stay somewhere. So I just put that in the honeymoon file because I wasn't sure yet. And then I also do have a wedding destinations book, which I can show you guys as well. And this is just the honeymoon travel details, like destinations, transportations, hotels, flight numbers, and things like that. Next is the menu, which I have a ton of stuff in here. I have cake stuff because I did put cake with that. So in this sleeve is where I'm keeping brochures for cakes, menus, and things like that. This is a wedding cake sheet. So once I pick out a cake, this is a menu worksheet of how I can, how to break down the menu and what I want to, look for. And then this one says caterer, and it gives me one option and a second option, which I could always make more of. And this is entertainment, and it says like music play, do not playlist, and then a music worksheet, which is kind of like the prelude, precisional, like honored guests, grandparents, blah blah blah, cocktail hour, reception, and then this here is our contract for okay, this is our contract with our DJ, because that is something that we decided. And then right here is like their flyers, and this is like a sample that they gave us of how somebody did their like list. Oh, this is falling. I have so much stuff. And this says this is a disc jockey thing, so we can write their information in there. Then I have photography, just portraits, things like that. Registry, what we want to register for, what stores we've registered for. Rentals, I don't have anything in there yet, but it's going to be like linens and things like that would go there. Transportation, which will be our rides and everything. We have a worksheet for that. Vendors, I have a spot for decoration. This is a couple of different things. Forget-me-not dresses. The Seneca Oak Ridge is one of the places we did look at. Then I got like a bunch of stuff back here, like flowers and all sorts of different vendors that I would need to get in touch with. And then I have a ton of pages for vendor contact forms. And this is all for me, which is my accessories, my dress worksheet. And then I have a whole spot for stationery, which I do have a bunch right here. And I did order a bunch of samples from a few different websites. And once I receive those, I will do an open box for you guys of that. And that's just what we decided to go with. And then in the back here, I just have a bunch of stuff that I still need to file away. This is probably where I'm going to get my dress from. So I've been keeping that there. A thing from Mary Kay, just a videography thing, just Jennifer's Garden, which is a venue. So that's the whole binder. And then down here in this bag, I have magazines. So I have a Knot magazine somewhere, but this one is a wedding guide for Chicago weddings because I do live in the Chicagoland area. And this one is Apple Vacations Caribbean 2014 edition. So it's got a bunch of resorts that we could stay at. Okay, I'm going to flip this around, and I did go through that super fast, but I just wanted to go over some stuff with you about the DJ and everything else that we've said. So like I said, we are going to get married May 28th of 2016, and we waited till 2016 because that is the only time our anniversary is on a Saturday within the next couple of years. Otherwise, we probably would have done it 2015, but it's on like a Thursday or something, so we're not going to do that. We want to be married on our anniversary, so we will be together. It's 4 years this year, so we'll be together 6 years when we get married. And yeah, so that's why we chose the date. And then our colors, I already told you everything about that. In our bridal party, we have a bridal party of 11. So we have myself and Ryan are not included in that number. But Ryan's best man is his good friend Tom. Then his groomsman is his good friend Andy, Will, Trevor, and Tyler. And then my party is, I was going to have my sister as my maid of honor, but things have been going a little on and off with her lately, so I need somebody really reliable to be there for me during this time, which I don't no doubt think that my sister would be. I can't count on her for some things, and there's things that need to be done, which everyone knows. So it's going to be my good friend Lindsay, which is Tom's, the best man's girlfriend, so they're going to walk together. Then my sister, and my friend Alyssa, my friend Caitlin, and it will be my sister-in-law, Laura. So that's how our party is. And then Paisley, which is mine and Ryan's daughter, will be our flower girl. And we decided that we were not going to use his nephew as a ring bearer, that we were just going to not have one unless one of Ryan's friends decides that they're going to have a baby before then, because we're just not in a state where we want to ask them. So we're just going to leave it with just Paisley at this point right now. And yeah, so that's that. And our DJ, we've been making payments to for 2 months now. And they are out of Naperville, so anybody in the Chicagoland area, check them out. They're called DJs For You. I can link their website down below. They are phenomenal. I mean, I met them at a bridal show, and they were nothing but outstanding to me. They came down to our house, set everything up on their computer, showed us their website, showed us how to use their website because now we have a login where we can, personalize our list on their site. And they're very accommodating, they're very flexible, and they're great. I'll link their site down below. And the last thing I kind of want to talk about is our venue. Ooh, excuse me, I got a little tired. in our venue, we definitely want an outdoor ceremony and we want a barn reception. So I've done a lot of research and I found a few barns, but I fell in love with this one, and we're gonna go check it out in about 2 weeks. So I will definitely try to vlog while we're there so you guys can check it out. And then I will definitely update you if we do go forward with it. I mean, it's an amazing deal. It is access Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And originally she told me Thursday night, but on their website it says Friday, so I'm unsure. It could be Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or it would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But still, it's like a ridiculous deal. Like, they're giving me 3 or 4 days of access to the grounds, and it's only $2,500. So it's definitely well in our budget, which we have set a budget, but I'm not going to talk about it yet because it's not set in stone, because we do have my family that's going to help out a little bit. So we haven't completely set it, but we do have some kind of guidelines set up. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. I'm sorry I went through the binder really fast, and I will definitely keep trying to let you guys know as things start getting planned. So thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube.